Just do what I think you did.
Yes, yes, yes! Our makeshift gas chamber worked!
Call a doctor, we got a bleeder!
Welcome to Rainbow Six New Vegas. Or, wait, shit. Apocalypse is the newest event in Siege, and I don't really need to explain what that's themed around now, do I? A new LTM has been added called Canister. Canister itself is strangely fun considering how it's just bomb with extra steps and a redesign given to Outback. On top of this, a whole heaping load of apocalyptic themed cosmetics that I like for the most part were added. However, a few look a little goofy or just downright lazy. Altogether, there are 10 sets of uniforms. The following are the ones that I deemed not trash. Rook looks like someone that found out that they were adopted. Maverick looks like he's about 4 months late to the Capitol building raid. Melusi is just fantastic. I love the way her dreads look with the goggles, honestly. Gridlock was on a mission to Hoth, but was accidentally left on Tatooine. And Fuse is easily the best skin. It's like a suit of T-45D was on a casting couch in front of the entire Metro series, and the resulting child was raised by each Metro game because they couldn't figure out who the father was. Each operator in the event also received a weapon skin, but for everyone else, there was a universal skin for guns and attachments, and all I can really say is that I'm digging the way that these tetanus-ridden bullet coomers look. And lastly, they added one of them tiny shrunken heads. I know it's supposed to be smoke, but honestly, it kinda looks like the Snork from Stalker. Hang on.
Please, I'm sorry, I was just playing, I swear!
All of these cosmetics are also showcased in the brand new mode mentioned prior, Canister. Canister is a game mode where two opposing factions fight over the herb from Wally that's apparently dank enough to save the world. The defender's OBJ is to guard the plant or eliminate the Op-4, while attackers are to unlock the plant, I guess. Whatever this action is, functions just like a faster diffuser and bomb, really. Now the first twist is that the attackers can activate these alarm panels to give piss drawers a run for their money with how golden the floor becomes. This urine-soaked floor means that if a defender were to walk into or near this room, they would be exposed via a few pings on their location, covering your flank. The second twist here is that defenders can actually pick up the plant and roam around with it. However, they're unable to sprint. You're effectively able to create your own bomb site. There's no prep phase, nor does the defending team have any reinforcements, and whenever the attackers begin defusing the plant, the defending team is given an actual notification for it.
The plant is...
This notification is incredibly useful for trap-oriented operators because it means you'll know exactly where one person is in the map, and due to how the diffuser has a considerably shorter time on it, attackers will generally choose to commit to defusing instead of fully securing the area. That commitment can lead to the round ending the way Rian Johnson writes Star Wars movies. Subverted expectations.
Stay away from my baby!
When I started playing this mode, I opted to go for Left 4 Dead here and laid the plant down in specific second-story rooms where the floor below had little to no traffic. Then I would toss a nitro cell underneath where the plant was as a sort of failsafe.
They decrypt the plant towards them. You're stuck here.
They're on.
This worked a bit too well, and I actually began feeling that it wasn't fixing my taste for something elaborate. Something where if you were the one that died, it'd feel like rather than... So, to feed my addiction, I needed to use another operator with a gadget that felt a little bit more evil. Frost was absolutely perfect for such a task, and I felt the best way to utilize her was by equipping the Super 90 and placing the plant above a hatch, then sprinting down below to place all the welcome mats beneath. When I see the notification I mentioned about the enemy securing the plant, I fire at the hatch and witness a literal interpretation of Raining Men.
Don't let them...
Now, most people would logically assume that because someone else dropped through the hatch and died to a frost mat, their team members would infer that maybe there's fucking danger afoot. Unfortunately, I give people too much credit once again. Except for this sledge here. This guy actually tried shooting out one of them if you listen closely.
Remain.
Dropping.
Buddy. A good kill, Durrvish. I don't know how I'm alive! After a while, even this felt like it was lacking though. It was incredibly effective, resulting in somehow more kills on average, but it was missing something else. Something that would let a player connect the dots to how they're about to die before they actually die. Then it hit me. Smoke.
My new the market.
Ah, shit.
With Smoke's arsacyclopenidine and Frost's welcome mats, the near ultimate mousetrap could now be created. The same setup would occur with the mats in a hatch, but this time, the Smoke would place a canister just in front of the unfortunate fellows that would fall into our trap.
Wow. Did you just do what I think you did?
Yes, yes, yes! Our makeshift gas chamber worked! Oh shit!
Beyond one of the alarm rooms.
Oh my god! It worked! I knew it would work! We had created an actual gas chamber, complete with tile floors and restraints for our prisoners to scream their last words before their lungs filled with mustard gas. Alright.
Their filthy hands are on the container.
Boy, cheeky.
One of us remains, but it's not over yet.
I tried.
This strategy was somehow even more effective, and it began creating all sorts of new ideas in conjunction with random team members. For example, one time our team tried the gas chamber strategy twice in the same match, but we anticipated the enemy team growing wise about this, so we created small holes to cover faraway angles to fire at anyone that came into the room. One guy would hide over in the kitchen, while I hid under the stairs 2 rooms over.
Right there on stairs.
Been spotted. One remains.
Thanks, man.
Snuff them out.
Good shit.
That's a dirty peek hole.
Even when we were attacking, our team found the defenders using similar strategies. Like right here, you could see that it destroyed a Banshee that was sat next to the hatch with a hockey puck. This puck actually knocked out the hatch, and the canister fell through. I found that their Ella was trying to shoot out the floor to have me activate their Grismon. It would have worked too if I hadn't had a teammate, a shield, and a hunch that they'd do this beforehand.
SCP-682 is out of the facility.
At this point, we were all just playing a psychotic game of Mousetrap, or an incredibly fucked up version of Home Alone co-op, figuring out how to inflict the most pain possible while trying to keep it at most more creative than a shotgun blast to their face. All in all, this LTM is probably one of my favorites, with how simplistic and creative players can be when setting up traps or how they use teamwork to get through obstacles when trying to get some of that dank-ass coach. The cosmetics could have been better though, and I think I speak for everyone when I say that they really need to just let people buy them separately already. Like, seriously, Ubisoft, everybody's tired of that crap. It's genuinely annoying that we can't just buy what we want. And you do it with other things, like an awesome night set, but not with this. Not with this, for some goddamn reason. But I want this shit, just like the night set. It's not hard. Just put a number on there, bam. It's perfect. As for this video, I'm sorry it's not as edited as before. This was supposed to be done in a faster time before the LTM was finished, and I thought it'd be great to use as practice for writing a script that flows better than the last video. I feel like I did achieve that though, and luckily the next operator in CH might be around sooner, so I can make a video about him. I've heard that he's a healer, but I don't know entirely what side he'll be on. I'm pretty sure it'll be defender because we already got an attacker that's kinda gay. Or I could make a video on Doom Eternal, or Fallout, or in general, just shit ton of other things. Anywho, do a like, comment, and share the video, and please subscribe. Hit the notification bell too, it's incredibly fucking important. Have a nice day.
Close.